Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Elementary. For those of you watching, my name is Jacqueline Watson, and I'm a realtor with Sutton Group Tower. And we do this show called Elementary, Monday evenings at 6. If you have a topic you'd like me to dig deeper into, feel free to get in touch, email me, drop a line in the comments. My guest will ask me to join any moment now, and we will get started. So for those of you watching, if you want to get interviewed at any point, hello.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to chat with you.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you as well. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfect, yes.
Okay, perfect. I actually forgot my earpiece, and so anyways, I'm not going to stress about that. We're just going to go on. We're going to have a good show. So thank you again. So let's get started. Perhaps tell everybody your Instagram handle, introduce yourself.
Yeah, for sure. So my name is Pricilla. I'm a 29-year-old business owner. I own That Pretzel Dough. So at first we are a walk-in bakery. We do custom catering. So we are located in the heart of Maple. So we do pretzels, sandwiches, pastries. We're known for our charcuterie boards, charcuterie cones. We make salads. So we're kind of a one-stop shop here in our bakery. So our handle is That Pretzel Dough. We are the most active on Instagram. So this would be the best place to basically find us or see what's new and all the updates and holiday things. This would be the place you would find it.
Awesome. So That Pretzel Dough, people, follow them if you're not already following them. So where, and you said in the heart of Maple, but give us a location
So
watching.
at Keele and Major MacKenzie, this is a very nostalgic location for me. I grew up in Vaughan in Maple specifically. So my high school is just around the corner, my elementary school is the corner. So yeah, just at the corner of Keele and Major Mac. We're just in one of the plazas there. And yeah, we have an over 2,000 square foot unit, so you can enter from the front or the back. It's very accessible for walking. We have a massive parking lot. So yeah, you can't really miss us. We have a huge sign. So if you're sitting in that Major Mac traffic, waiting at that lights, you're staring directly at us.
Yeah, and take a detour, right? Take a detour. Thank you, Paul. Paul is obviously your brother, so
Yes, that's my brother.
yeah, so he's cheering you on. So amazing. How long have you been in business, by the way?
So we have been at this location just over a year now. We opened August of year. Our business entirely has been open for just under 5 years. We just had a commercial kitchen before. We were located in Aurora. Prior to that, we were in Mississauga. So just a kitchen that we would go do our orders specifically and then directly send them out. At that point, we had a lot of people trying to walk in and place orders or calling us last minute and trying to get orders. So I basically just I transitioned to what my clientele was asking. They were asking for same day, they were asking for a walk in. So I kind of just went on the hunt and I just started looking. And yeah, then we found this spot within, I would say, 4 months. And that's it. So now we have this basically walk-in store. So 5 years in business and 1 year at this location.
Wow. And
Yeah.
so bold to be 1 year at a walk-in location, right coming out of, COVID when everyone was trying to run the other way. It's very bold. And I mean, I see all the stuff you post and it just makes me so hungry all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I need to go get something.
It's very difficult to work here. Everybody always says, like, how do you guys do it? How do you not? Whenever we are creating a new recipe, before we even put it on the menu or even post about it, we will cut one open and we'll taste it. Everyone will give their feedback. So we do like try everything. So everybody knows what everything tastes like. So it's best described to the customer. So when you walk in here, it just smells like cinnamon. So it's a hard fight if you walk in to not get something. But yeah, I guess during the pandemic, luckily for our business, we thrived in that type of environment because we have delivery service, because we have same day, because we were walk in. We were always on site and available for people who needed us. Our store works as, I would say, a local farmers market. We have maybe 7 different vendors in here that supply their products, so you can get your honey in here, and honeycomb and bone broth and florals. So there was a lot of things that people could just order from just our one store, and we would deliver all these essentials that they needed. So I think that was part of the reason why during the pandemic that we ended up doing so well.
So Wine Group says, love the pretzel dough. Not only delicious, but beautiful inside. So, I mean, I love the name, by the way. And then someone else says, the most gorgeous, cleanest, and delicious place. So thank you for your kind comments. I'm sure it helps all watching to want to stop by and just take a peek, if nothing else, right?
Yeah, so we basically created the scenery within our bakery to be a mini Europe, if you will. Me and my husband were big travelers, and our favorite place to go is Europe. And florals and the music and pastries, we tried to bring all of that into our bakery. So we basically had one of my good friends, he's a mill worker, custom create these windows and the florals that came from another company I worked for, and we made the whole wall a charcuterie wall. So it looks like Europe. We play French music in here all day. We have the fresh pastries every morning. So we tried to create this space to look like a mini Europe, just to get away from the everyday madness that's going on outside these 4 walls.
That is so cool. I love your background, by the way. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Amazing. So Paul says he goes there on his cheat days. I guess Paul's gonna have to have a couple more cheat days,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see him more often.
He does get a box every Sunday when he has his cheat day, and he
There you go.
everything. Yeah.
She knows you, Paul. So, tell us a few things on your menu. I went online just to check out your menu, and it's very exciting. I just went online to see all the stuff you had, and it's like, oh my goodness. So tell us a little bit about your menu if people don't have an idea. Yeah.
So we are known for our pretzels, our pretzel breads. We have the softest pretzel buns dough. So our dough is basically a whole wheat flour. It's very easy on your stomach and digesting. So we're known for our breads. I am a bread lover. I also love sweets. So I decided to create the chocolate dipped pretzel. So that is what we are known for specifically. We also have French pastries, European pastries. We are known for charcuterie. My family owns a cured and smoked meat company, so we use local ingredients in order to make our cheese boards. So with that, we created the charcuterie cones where we add pretzels and we add meats and imported cheeses in there with some seasoned nuts. So pastries, charcuterie, we have our breads, we have our meats. We also sell custom wood boards, like for your cheese and charcuterie boards for serving. We have the dried florals. So there's tons of things in here, but our most popular items would be our pretzels and our charcuterie boards for sure. So we're like the antipasto for your weddings or for your special events. You can order basically any sizes that you need.
Perfect. And so I see a number of realtors, of course, as you know, I'm a realtor, but I see a number of realtors on the show. And so it's actually perfect for events, right? If they want to. So you do catering, you mentioned.
We do catering, yeah.
So what kind of lead up time do you need for someone to Can they walk in and get a charcuterie board, or is that all pre-ordered?
So we always recommend pre-ordering your boxes or your pastries, just so that if you have a specific event that you're planning on having, like you have a wedding, you're gifting something to your client, you just, first time homeowners, it's always best to pre-order those things. If you're like, oh, I'm coming at 11, I want to have it ready, no problem. But we do accept walk-ins, and it would take about 15-20 minutes in order to make a charcuterie board. You can walk in and get a sandwich. So we do recommend pre-ordering in advance. We have some people that pre-order 2 days in advance. If we're able to do it, we will take the order. You kind of take that chance with walk-in when it's a larger order, for sure, because especially on the weekends, that's the busiest time for events. But we do our best to make it happen. But yeah, you can honestly walk in and place that order if you need.
So I'm going to go off a little bit and ask you a question.
Sure.
Let's talk about what inspired you to start the business.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everybody wants to know, so.
Yeah, no, for sure. I guess
it's actually not my question, by the way.
No, it's okay. I have been within the hospitality industry ever since I was, oh my God, grade 6. Like, technically, I was within the family business. So like I said, my grandfather's a butcher and my mom runs the farmers markets there. So I was that, almost free employee that came every Saturday morning to sell your bread at the farmers markets. And I just loved it, loved communicating, loved being outside. I loved sales. So I would say, oh my God, how old are you in grade 6? 11. That's when the journey kind of started. I really did think I was going to be a realtor. I'm going to be completely honest. When I graduated high school, I was always like working at a grocery store, and I was like a training manager within the deli and the kitchen department. So I was always still within hospitality, but I did start the journey of becoming a realtor, and I just found that it just wasn't for me. So I went to school for culinary, and I went to school for special events planning. So that's where I went to George Brown and Humber College. And it just kind of started from there. I worked within the family business for 18 years. And I decided that I wanted to start my own business separate from my mom and my grandfather. And I was like, let me just see. I got married. Let me just see what could happen. No pressure. I have a husband who makes money. We have a place where, we're housed. So I just kind of started the journey very slowly while I still worked another job. And yeah, it just kind of took off slowly. I would say that the first 2 years, like, I did work at another job, but once that third year hit, I was fully committed, 100% in. So I guess I was always really in this industry, and my mom just raised me to be very confident. So I was just like, you know what? Let's go for it. If it doesn't work, I have people to fall back on. I didn't invest so much until we opened this like local bakery, right?
God bless your mom.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Amazing that she taught you to be confident.
Yeah.
So tell us about catering. I know you mentioned catering, but do you offer delivery? And you did mention something about delivery earlier. So maybe, let's talk a little bit about that piece.
Sure. So we are that company that comes to set up your sweet tables at your wedding. We do the antipasto for either like a wedding or a special event or birthdays. Every mom knows that your child's first birthday is than your wedding. So we are that company that comes to your house, we set up, we go to your venue, we set up. So within that is included delivery, obviously, and setup. There's different packages that you can select from. If you are going a more smaller route and you're just going to have maybe 10 people at your house, you want to have like an appetizer, you want to have a meal, you're rushing, you don't want to have to come pick it up. We do offer delivery. We offer same day delivery. We offer scheduled delivery. So those are obviously an additional cost because we outsource our drivers, just so that we can make sure that we are getting it there on a timely manner, because food that we deal with is time sensitive, right? We need things to basically, as soon as the order is ready, they basically go in the car and they get delivered to you. You unbox, you unwrap, and you place it on your table. So we do offer delivery. We kind of go all over the GTA. We were in Barrie this weekend. We were in Toronto. We do Hamilton and Milton. As long as the order is large enough for you to feel comfortable enough to pay the delivery, because sometimes, if you're quite far, it might be a better option to come pick up. But for those people that are last minute and they're short notice and they're like, yeah, I need it, no problem, we do send our drivers out there.
Very cool. I chatting with you on Instagram. You're so personable in person.
Oh,
I must say you're absolutely awesome. And just chatting with you for a few minutes didn't do that justice. So I'm so glad that I got this opportunity.
I just feel like I'm a friend right now. I feel very comfortable. I want to show as much as possible as my real personality, because I am not a pretzel. Like, I'm a person. Right. So, I could walk down the street and they're like, that pretzel dough. I'm like, my name's Pricilla. But, so no, I feel great. This is awesome. Thank you.
So for catering, what all can people like? I know you will mix and match, but do you have like a specific menu that people can just do catering, or is it like pretty much anything? My God, you're getting a lot of love, by the way.
Yeah, no, you can basically select anything on our menu for catering, like from sandwiches, salads, your charcuterie boards, pastries. You can go as big as your dessert tables or your charcuterie tables. But if you're just at home and you're like, oh, I just want a snack, we are on Uber, Skip the Dishes, DoorDash. There are endless amount of options for delivery. We do have people that are like, hey, we don't want to use those apps, or I don't know how to use those apps. And they just call the store and they're like, can I place this order? And we just directly send them an invoice. They pay the invoice, and then we send one of our drivers from the store just to quickly drop off. We can do that within Maple and Woodbridge and Richmond Hill, because they're within like 15 minutes to the store location. So yeah, we tried to do our best to accommodate our followers and our clients as much as possible, because it is because of them that we still are here. But at that same point, like, there are boundaries. Like, we're not going to be able to drive to Hamilton like same day, for like a quick order. That would have to be for further locations and arrange delivery. So yeah, we do our best to basically cater anything on our menu, big or small. So we give those options of like DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Very nice, very nice. So I want to, before we wrap up, if before we wrap up, oh my goodness, I want to make sure I've caught everything there is to talk about your business, right? I want you to be able to showcase yourself in the best light. So, did I miss something? Is there something you want to add?
About it. I think what I would love to say is that we are a female-run business. We really push ourselves and push each other to be the best that we can be in this spot. We love to encourage confidence within the girls that are here, and we are very adamant about fresh pastry and fresh bread in the store. So every morning we are here at 6:30. We are baking your stuff fresh, and at the end of the day, if there's anything left over, we don't throw it out. We donate. We welcome new businesses to email us to collect end of day pastries and bread, so that the next morning you can provide your staff with basically a day-old croissant, which is still an amazing croissant. I'm just charging someone for a day-old croissant, right? So we work with different companies, basically like Too Good To Go, where you can pay like $7, $10 and get a surprise bag, and you come and you get 3 times the amount of product at the end of the day that typically a business would throw out. We're like, it's too good to throw out. Please, somebody come pay $7 and get like $30 worth of product. Or, hey, if you're a business and we have things at the end of the night, we contact you and you're like, hey, would you like to come pick up end of day products? We really work hard on fresh products and making things in small batches every day to eliminate as much waste as possible and to give back basically to the community for supporting us and following us. So we just want to make sure that everybody knows that your stuff is fresh every day. And at the end of the day, we do a 50% off the last hour at the store. So if you don't want to pay full price or you're at work and you're lucky that you come in the last hour, you do get 50% off everything on the counter.
Wow, that's amazing. And everyone's actually messaging to say that's amazing, absolutely amazing. I'll say that's amazing.
Thank you.
And I do see your Instagram post as well saying,
yes,
and I'm like, darn, I should have been close by. I should have just stopped in. But tell us what your hours of operation are.
Yeah, so we are basically open Wednesday through Sunday. It's the same time every day, just so there's no confusion. We open at 10 a.m. and we close at 6:30 p.m. These are our winter hours. In the summer, we do go a little bit later on into the night, 8:30. So right now we're 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday. Now, given that we are here 7 days a week, we are here on Mondays and Tuesdays. We are doing custom orders. We are creating batter. We are making dough to prepare for Wednesday so that we don't have to be here 1 o'clock in the morning. So we're basically making your batter. We're making your dough. We're doing custom orders. We are doing custom orders right now in between basically this interview here. So yeah, if you do happen to come on Monday and Tuesday, just give a simple knock at the door. If there's anything that you're looking for that we have prepared and ready, or if you want to sit and have a coffee while we throw it in the oven for 10 minutes, you're more than welcome to do that. But walk-in sales, it is Wednesday through Sunday.
Wow, amazing. That is so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I got a chance to interview you. I really am. I'm so excited about this. So tell everyone where they can reach you on Instagram, what your handle is again.
Yeah, so we are That Pretzel Dough. We are located at Keele Major MacKenzie in Maple, open Wednesday through Sunday, so you can walk here, place pre-orders online, chat with us on Instagram. We're very one-on-one. We're ready to, meet you and see you all.
Perfect. So for all of you watching, and we have a lot of people watching, thank you so much for spending your evening with us. Yes. We are delighted to have you join us for this interview. And thank you, Pricilla. Thank you for your time. I'm so grateful that you came on. For those of you watching, my name is Jacqueline Watson. I'm a realtor at Sutton Group Tower. I sell homes and I love it. Well, I don't sell homes. I sell a lifestyle. Yeah. So if you want to be interviewed, get in touch. If you have a topic you'd like me to cover, let me know. I'm happy to do that. So thank you so much. And until next time.
Okay, we'll see you again. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.